research is for everyone. Like if I say research is there in every field. So like when I say students, the academics, the professionals, whether it is marketers, the content creators, the business strategists, whoever it is, whatever role you're doing in your daily life, the research is for everyone. When we talk about the prompt engineering, in the case of AI, how better the questions we ask, the answers that much better the answers would be. We can choose the content what we want. Like we can choose the quality which we want. So today we are here to explore AI as a technology. Okay. So yeah, today I'll be showing you how the educators, especially the educators, can use AI as a research assistant. So definitely it will be saving your time, your like it'll help to improve your accuracy and also to simplify your academic work. So yeah, I can promise you by end of the session, you'll be able to discover the research papers more faster and also to summarize the academic content in minutes and yeah, to organize your knowledge. And also definitely by the end you'll be able to convert your knowledge from the research into the presentations. So yes, are you ready to begin? Everyone, I know everyone is interested to begin, so yeah, let me share my screen. As it's written, it's the academic research with the AI assistance. Okay, so let me ask, like when you hear the word research itself, I don't say everyone, but most of yours head glance will be coming like research. It's not for us. It's for the people who are doing the PhD works, or like research is for the people who are like ready to publish the papers like that. Like I don't say everyone, but at least some of your mind, this thought may come. So let me be clear in the first itself. Research is for everyone. Like if I say research is there in every field. So like when I say students, the academics, the professionals, whether it is marketers, the content creators, the business strategists, whoever it is, whatever role you're doing in your daily life, the research is for everyone. I'll just give you a small example, okay? So let's take the marketers. So in your daily life, let's take today, you everyone have woke up early in the morning and just get out of your bed and gone out, maybe to your office, to your colleges, whatever it is. So, what happened is when you're traveling, you have seen a lot of advertisement, right? A lot of advertisement, but some ads might strike in your mind. Like it will just catch in your mind at a glance. You will just see it for once, but it will be there in your mind forever. But on the other hand, you'll be seeing a ad for several times, multiple times, will be coming in your glance, but it's not there in your mind. Just like I know everyone have faced this situation. So just imagine in the first case, the ad is the same, a caption will be there, image is there, but it's striking your mind, right? So what's happening there? Just imagine how much research the person, like he or she, whether it is he have used to publish that single ad, a single small caption and an image. So how much time he have taken to research for that, so that this outcome comes so perfect that even a person just see it once, it's there in his mind. Just imagine. So this is just an example of the marketing. So it's there, like I think by this it's clear for you, like it's there in every field, whether it is like whether you are a student, you are an educator, you are a professional, whatever it is, the research is for everyone. So I know, like the educators, the most powerful educators are there in front of me. So like I know most of you have done researches. So I'll just point out the challenges what we are facing today in the research field. Okay. So in the first cases and all, the information was not able to get. Like in the early days, information, like we have to go for the libraries, like getting the information was so hard. But today the information is overloaded, like it's drawn in endlessly. We have, like when we get the mind, like when we get a topic in our mind for the research, we'll just put it in ChatGPT or wherever it is, we'll get a lot of information. But the problem is we can't select which is accurate for us, which will be helping us, which papers are helpful us. Like we are not able to select. So there is the, like there comes the first thing, we were not able to select which information is related to us, which information will be helpful for us. So that was the first one. And the second thing which I noticed, like as a main challenge, was a time drain. Especially as educators, you will be having the mindset to read the papers completely to understand. But the thing will you will be facing is time. You can't able, like you can't find time to read the entire paper. Like even if we are having the mindset, we are like eager to read, but still the time will not be allowing us to read the entire paper and understand that. So that was the second thing. And also then comes the credibility crisis. So when I talk about the credibility crisis, I know I don't have to much talk about that, because AI, like the chat GPT, we know chat GPT is giving up information for everything. But the problem comes in the credibility. Like sometimes it's false, sometimes it's true. Like in the chat GPT itself, at the, I think everyone has noticed, at the end it's saying that chat GPT can mistake. Like itself it's saying chat GPT can mistakes. So we can't reliable on that. So then comes the tool gap. Tool gap also, as I told, like what to say, like you will be have faced, like I know you guys are fed up with changing the tabs. Like we have tools for everything, but we'll be fed up changing the tabs. Like we are having the PowerPoint, we are having the words for editing documents, we have PDF readers to read, but we are fed up by changing the tabs, right? So there comes the tool gap. Like we are having the tools, but we don't know which to select for what and all. The tool gap comes. So these are the main challenges. So by today, I'll be helping out by introducing some tools, and we'll just go through the tools, and we'll just overcome that. These challenges, we'll try to overcome these challenges by the end of the session. Okay. So now, as I say, in the real world example, I know everyone have done research. So like the main workflow of how the research will be going is in these three phases. The research can be divided into three phases. The first one comes the discover, then comes the analyze part, then comes the presentation. Okay, like in the first part, the discovery phase will be just discovering the like the papers which are related, and like we're just getting out the topic and just searching for the papers. Everything will be collecting everything. And the second part will be analyzing each paper, like whether it's helpful for our topic or whether it's like some big papers. Sometimes like the topic will be related to us, but the content would be same. Like the same happens for everyone. So that all types comes under the analyze part. And finally, the presentation is like the presenting it, like for you, like for the educators will be like for the students or wherever the presentations, everything. So the last come the presentation side. So today what we are going to do is we are going to introduce the three tools. Like for discover, we'll be introducing a tool. Like maybe the tools you have seen it, but today we'll just go deep into it and dive through every features of it. Okay, so discovering phase we'll be doing with the perplexity, and then analyze we'll be having the tool notebook lm, and the last come the presentation part, we'll be doing the gamma. Okay, so I know you have heard about this, so we'll just try on that. And also there are some helping tools. Like these three will be the core tools which we are going to cover, but definitely there will be some like the supporting tools. So which I plan to cover today will be these four. Like first one will be the NS archive, then the second one is consensus, then it is napkin AI, and also the elicit. These four tools we'll be doing it, like we'll cover it through. Like these are the supporting tools for these core tools. So yes, like before we begin, let me say you one thing. Like actually, this is a hands-on. Like we have planned this for a hands-on session, but due to the time constraints, Today we are not doing it hands on, but I'll be explaining everything in detail. But we are not planning to do it hands on. So please, I request everyone, don't do it with me. I'll be sharing the links of every single tool which I'm using today to you in the chat box. Like by the end of the session, I'll be sharing each link, like the link for every tools. So please don't go like when I say some tools, don't go with that. Be here itself, be with me. Just sit back and relax and just concentrate what I'm doing, and like let's explore together which tools are useful. So don't do it with me. I'll be sharing the links, and yeah, you can try it yourself later. So yeah, today like I've got just 40 minutes, so I'll just try maximum whatever I can cover today. So let's begin. Okay. So first, actually, we need a topic to do a research. So actually, I think the comment, like I don't think you can give me the topic. So actually, I can take any topic from your side and start the like research with you guys. But I have said earlier, we have time constraint. So now I'm just taking any topic, like some topic which just come to my mind, and I think it will be related for you guys also. So yeah, I think employee stress management will be a good topic to research for now, for today. Right. So, yeah, let's go on with that. Okay. So, we are taking the topic as the employee stress management. Okay. So, as we have told, the first tool, like the first step will be discovering the papers which will be helpful for us. So, for discovering, we'll be covering the tool Perplexity. So, yes, let me go to Perplexity. Yeah, this is Perplexity. I've just searched it. And this is Perplexity. Like I know most of you will be knowing with Perplexity. So just I'm just giving the topic which I want to do the research with. So I'm just giving stress management for employees. Okay, I'm just giving a topic and just give the papers related to it. Okay. So I'm just giving the topic, and the Perplexity is thinking for me, and yeah, the output is there. Yeah, it's given so much. And also over here you can see the option links. So maybe like the notebook, actually the Perplexity, it's a large language model. When we talk about the like in the AI, it's like Perplexity is having a large language model. So sometimes the like the caption, like the summary was given over here may be wrong because it's having a lot of like lot of information. So hallucination can happen, and sometimes it will be wrong, the like which is given over here. So what we have to do is, so here we can use ChatGPT for this purpose. So what's happening in ChatGPT is we can't get the links, we can't get the source from where they are giving the like. ChatGPT will definitely give us the information to do the research, but we can rely on it. We can't give the sources from where it's getting. So in Perplexity, there's an option over here, links. And here we're giving the papers related to it. Every papers related to this topic will be given over here. See, you can see. So we'll just select one topic like fun paper. We'll just go for it and just see. And yeah, it's a big PDF. And yes, definitely what we have discussed earlier, we don't have time to read all these and what's all there in this paper, right? Will we not, definitely will not have, will be not patient to read everything. So today we have got a tool like Alice, like we can go with any paper, like many papers are there. You can go for anything sometimes. Network issue. Yeah, it's over here. We'll just go with some other papers. Like whatever paper you want, you can just go with that. See, it's asking for the paywall. So now we will be using a tool called Elicit. I've just given it. We'll just go for Elicit. This is a tool like where the same issue, like we are not having the time to read. So in this case, what we'll use is we'll use this tool Elicit and just give the topic over here. stress management for employees. Okay, and just give. So it's just loading. See, many papers over here. And now what's happening is these papers over here in the right side of my screen, you can see a summary of what's it's given over there. A small summary is here. And see, we can even over here we can see the summary of the papers, and the most wonderful part of this is we can even chat with the paper. Like if we have got a paper and we don't want to know, like if we want to know something related to stress management, we know, but we want that to be in this paper, okay? But we don't have time to read the whole paper, but we want to know like whether it's there in this paper or not. So now we can chat with the paper. So now when I ask something, this answer for this question will be coming out from this, like the paper will be the base, and like it will be the knowledge base, and when I ask the questions, this paper will be giving us the answers based on that. So let's ask in this paper like stress management related to the employees, we just want a question like something some way question we can ask, like we can ask like whether the stress management techniques are covered in this paper. So let's ask whether in this does this paper cover the techniques techniques for stress management, and just let's see whether this paper is covering that. Yeah, this data set contains multiple papers covering. So yeah, some of the papers like it's containing, since you didn't specify which paper, okay, we'll just specify this paper and we'll just give it, we'll just select this paper and then we'll give the questions. Yeah, now we'll ask the question. So now what's happening is it's giving the papers also. Like we have asked the question and now it's saying which paper will give us these kind of results. Okay. So this is how the LCT is working. Like it will be like we can summarize the time which we can use, like we can save the time by reading all the papers. We can just ask question like this to those papers and we can give the outputs, like those outputs will be saying like whether we can select, we can decide whether we have to include this paper in our research or whether we don't want to include, like that decisions can be made in this way. So now this way, if we get it, and also if we have a situation, so this way we can reduce the time reading the papers. So now if we have a situation like we don't want, like we have a situation like we want to get the scientific replies of yes or no. Okay. So like if we want to know, if you think the ChatGPT will sometime give like yes or no, but we want to know whether this paper, like how many papers are supporting yes and how many papers are not supporting for this same concept. For I'll just give you with an example. In this kind of scientific reply situation, we can use a tool called consensus. So this is a consensus tool. I'll just give you the link. So be here. So over here, I want a yes or no reply for the question. Like some other question, like yeah, we'll take like whether the work from home will reduce the stress of the employees. Okay. So in this kind of questions, some like some papers will be supporting yes and some papers will be supporting no. In this situation, whether we have to decide yes or no, we can use this app, the consensus app. So we'll just give desk work from home reduces and just give. And let's see what's happening. See, now it's giving us the reply like this, like Over here we can see a green bar saying yes. So three papers says yes, work from home can reduce stress, and 11 papers say no, work from home does not reduce stress. And the this orange part says the mixed reviews. Like some papers will be saying like the like positives are both, so it's a mixed review. So the two papers are saying the mixed review, and like possibly answers are there, like it's just one. So here it's given the percentage. And also we can get whatever papers are, like the green part will be here, like we can just see which part is giving. I'm so sorry,
Yeah,
I
now
think you
it's fine.
didn't see the question, so I'll just give you just once again. I'll just say, see, I'll just do it. Is work from home reduce stress in employees? Okay, I'm so sorry for the before it was not working. So I think now you can see. So over here we can see yes or no. So now, see, now the result is changed. Yeah. The one here now, I think you can see it now. The green bar is saying one paper is saying yes, the work from home reduces stress. And the 11 papers are saying no, work from home does not reduce the stress. And like the mixed review and possibly, and like I have explained it earlier. So this is how the result will be. And over here below it, we'll be seeing the green, like the green is yes, like the positives. So this paper is saying yes, and like which are papers are knowing no. The yellow, like the colors definitions is over here in the above side is there. And here we can also select like which all there is in the table format. The conclusion is there. So this will be definitely helping you. So whenever you are using this, it'll be helping you for like deciding, like when like definitely in the research phase we will be having, we'll face the phase like we have to select the papers. So over here by this we can select the papers. And yeah, this is all about it. So now we have overcome how to reduce, like how to reduce the time by searching the papers. The first we used elicit, and now we can select the papers by using this consensus app. So now we selected the apps, like we selected the papers we want to do research, like we decided, confirmed it. So now we want to download it. Like if we want to download the papers, there is a tool like Anna's archive. So this is a tool where we can find every, like most of the books for free. So sorry, when we like think of the research phase, like when we are doing a research, we will be having a lot of books. We'll be getting references from the, like these tools. We can get the references from the books, but just for the phase of this research, just for 1 or 2 days, just to do research, we won't be able to buy the like books which are very costly. And also it will be very difficult to buy it, and because difficult to find it, and it will take time. When we order in Amazon, it will take time, and it will be difficult. So to overcome this, we have this Anas archive, and over here we can give the title of the books and we'll get whatever book we want for free. Okay, it's exactly completely free. So just give the topic and it will be giving us the books. Let's see, stress management for employees. And I'm so sorry. Okay. Yeah. Checking browser. Yeah. Over here, we have got a lot of books supporting our topic. Okay. So we can select any book. So, like as educators, I'll just recommend this tool for you as because this will be very helpful for your students, definitely in the terms of exams. Because I know the books are really like out of stock in the libraries during, especially during when we are towards the exams and all. We'll be like facing this out of stock in the libraries. So you can refer this app for them so that they can download through like online versions of the books and refer, because just for the sake of exam, just 2 days before exam, they won't be like, it won't be practical to buy a new book. So the like libraries also, it will be almost out of stock when the exams are near. So this will be helpful for them also. So yeah, let's come back. Just select any paper, any book. Just self-guided internet-based and mobile-based stress management. Yeah, we'll just select that book. And something is happening with that. Like it's still loading. We'll just go for the other book. Yeah, it's loaded. So we'll just go for it. We don't want to waste time for loading. So over here we have a lot of downloading links. A lot of links are there. So just select the no wait list, and like it will be slow, but we can just select that. And now here is the download now option. Okay, so now just click on that and the book will be getting downloaded. See, it's getting downloaded over here. Okay, so it's downloaded and we can just read that book, whatever you want. So if you want to read that book, we can read. So now I think we have got almost 3 tools just to analyze whether the books we need, like whether the papers are useful for us and everything. We'll just look for that. So now the papers are set. We have got the information, everything to do the research, everything. So now I'll just introduce the most core tool for us, and it's the notebook LM. I'll just search for that notebook LM. So yeah, just try notebook LM and we'll just create a new notebook. And yes, this is the interface of the notebook LM. So here what's happening is we are having the opportunity to give the knowledge base and then it will do the research for us. We'll just give the papers, books, whatever we have find, everything, every book and everything, we'll just give that. And now it will do the research for us and it will do the presentation, everything. So now here we have seen option called upload files. So here we'll just click and just upload the files, whatever we have downloaded. Like we have sorted the papers. So just click on that and just select whatever. So this was a paper book we just downloaded. So I've just added it as a source. And also if you want to add more sources, we can just click here. We have down like we can download whatever papers we want and just give it over here. Okay. And also we have the option to give the websites over here. Like if we have some YouTube links, we'll just go for YouTube and just search for that. Just go for YouTube and just search the stress management for employees. We are getting a lot of videos based on that. We'll just select one and we don't need to watch the entire video. We just we just do we'll just click on the share button and we'll get the link. Just copy that link, come back to Notebook LM, come back to Notebook LM. Yeah, we'll just over this website, we'll just give the link and just insert it. See, the YouTube link is also added to our sources. So this way we can do whatever, like if it's a long time of research, we'll be saving the papers in the drive. So we can give the drive link. And if you want to copy the like data from somewhere, something you can just give this option as the copy text also. In any way, we can give the knowledge base, we can set the source for our researches. Okay. So if it's a quick research, like if we don't want to do a like download the papers and everything, we don't have time to do everything, all those like steps, we just want to research quickly, we'll just over here just give the topic stress management for employees. Okay, and now see, it will be doing the research for us like entirely. Like this will be sometimes the data maybe like it won't be related to us because we have just selected, like we have given the right, all right, to the notebook to select the papers. So if we don't want to this process, we can select it manually, and I just showed how to upload it. So in that way, but now we don't have time to download every papers, so I'm just doing this way and just import everything. It's given so many papers related to the topic I have given. So if you want to do a quick research, this idea will be helpful for you. So yes, many papers are there. So now we'll like we don't want like in this many papers, like many papers will be covering many topics. So now I don't want like this, like the it's very vast, no? So I just want to get a good research on some like some small, like it's a very big circle over this in this. So I want to just make it concise. So I'll just give a question over here. Like what will give? Yeah, just same the techniques to reduce stress. Okay, I'm just giving it for employees, and I'm just giving it. So now you can see over here the 12 sources, like all these sources which I have given here will be my knowledge base. So whenever I ask the question over here, this question answered on the papers which I have given. Okay, I don't want to read the papers, I don't want to analyze all the papers, I just want to give this question. So now the notebook, like the notebook will go to every papers, each and every paper which I have given, and it will read all papers and give the answers just to my question by analyzing all this. So this way we can reduce a lot of 10K. So now let's wait, it's getting. So now see, it's given the techniques, the management techniques, how we can reduce. And it's not vague data, it's just based on the papers which I have given. And also it's given the sources from which these papers, like it's from the first paper and from second, like all the papers also, the like which all papers indicates which all answers also, it's given over here. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm just making this to a note. Okay, I'm just creating a new note from this, and now create like over this side, right side, you can see a new note is created. And now I'm just converting it to the source and just like it's strategic foundations for workplace. So I'm just converting to the source. So now the from the right side it's getting to the left side and it have become the source for me. So now I'll just unselect every other source and I'm just selecting this source, like so that my answers, like now what when I go for the presentation side, I'll just have these techniques as my like out as my presentation output. So this way I've just selected this. So now here all the rest of the resources I've just removed and I've just selected this and it's just one source. Okay, so now we will just move to the presentation. For the presentation over here we can see the studio, the notebook LM studio, it's all audio overview, say slide deck, video, like all these are accessible for us in any way. Whatever you want to present, it's accessible. So we are just running out of time, so I'll just show you fastly. So we'll just click this audio view. Here we have the option to customize. So just customize it. And here is an option like deep dive or brief or critical, like any way we want, we can just give it and just select the language and like let it be short for now and just customize it in this space. Like we can just customize it and we have selecting a host, like two hosts will be talking to each other. We'll just generate and see how it's happening. The presentation of our research paper, like audio is getting generated. Meanwhile, I'll just show you how the slide deck can be done. Slide deck the same way. We have the presenter slide, detailed slide on the presenter slide is there, and we'll just select the short. And now, like, just make it to 5 slides. Like, if we give more slides, it'll take more time to generate. So we'll just give 5 slides. And whatever customization you want, you can give, like whether it's audio, video, whatever, slide deck, whatever. In this area you can give good prompt and customize your output. So I'll just giving the generate, but it will take time. Okay, and the video also, we have the customization part. Let's make it brief and we can select the theme, whatever theme we want for our video, we can select it. I'm just selecting right here. Also we have the option to customize it I'm just generating it. It'll take time for everything. And here we have the mind map option. Just I'm clicking mind map. Like everything is getting generated over here. Just wait. Let's wait. And then the flashcards are the quiz will be really helpful for you, like for the educators. So here also we can select like the customize the like the quiz part, like the question numbers, the level of difficulty look easy. And here we can just give just 5 question, okay, because when we give more it will take more time to generate, so just 5 questions. And then the infographics, like here we have to give good prompt. I just give some random prompt because I don't have, like we are just running out of time, so I just give some random prompt. And then we have the infographics option. The same way we can customize, we'll just give it concise and just generate. Okay, so now yeah, the mind map is ready over here. Just let's go and see what's mind map has given. So this is the mind map, like see, just based on our research, the papers we have given, the mind map is ready. So the first one, like it was a workplace stress mitigation. So these are the two strategies. So under this strategy we can deep dive into that. So under these strategies we have got the building physiological, like psychological safety, sorry, psychological safety, strict management, like these are the techniques under this. And even we can deep down for this, like these are the techniques. And also for this, like everything we can deep down the same way, and we can get the mind map of how this is happening. Okay, so I'm not going deep into that. Okay, this way we can get the mind map. Okay, so now let's see something else is generated. Yeah, the quiz is ready. Yes, the quiz based on our research. So here we can just, like I just asked for 5 questions, so 5 questions are here. It's the first question from the fifth one. Just read out the question, and just like based on the, like it will be helpful in the like education part for the academic assessment, or it will definitely helpful. So we can just select and we'll say, yeah, I didn't read the question by the way. We can just analyze ourselves, analyze the students or whatever we can do this way. The quiz we can just go for next, and also hint option is there. Like here the hint option is there, and after like after the answer, like we have the explain option also. So this way we can do this. And yeah, the generation, the deck, the video and audio is getting still generated, like it will take time. Let's wait. Let's wait for that. It's taking time. So in the meanwhile, I'll just give you some more, one more tool. I'll just introduce one more tool, that's napkin AI. For this tool, this is a visual tool. Okay, so in like the presentation part, if you don't want some presentations, like if you don't like the presentation styles of the images, we can customize the images for the mind mapping. So over here we can just give some data, like some data whatever we want. We can give any data. For just give this. Okay, I'm just copying this and just giving in the napkin. So I just give this data, and over here I've got the generate option. And now see, these data will be converted to infographic, just like a mind map or whatever. Like, let's see what it's generating. Let's see. Meanwhile, the mind map is ready. See, this topic is made to infographic, and also a lot of information, like a lot of graphics are here. Whichever we want, we can select whatever we want. See, anything, like a lot is there. A lot we can go into that, like everything we can select whatever we want. Now I'm just looking something else. Yeah, we can do whatever we want. Just like if you have the correct idea what to give, you can, like if it's there in your mind, you can just customize it. And also we can give the colors, like if you select that, after that we can just correct. If you are doing adding this to a presentation, or we can just select it. Well, I just give it this way. And then here also we can customize this. We can add anything if you want. We can give the fonts, anything, like entirely we can customize. And also we can export this visual and add it wherever we want. Okay, so this is one of the tool which will be definitely helpful in the presentation side of our research. And let's come back. It's still getting generated. The audio, video and slide deck, it's getting generated. So I think we have We are running out of time. So, like, is it good, like, if we go on with the Q&A and let's come back if it's generated by the end?
Yes, ma'am, that's also fine.
So I think
Since
it will
it's
take a
taking
couple of
time.
time. Yeah, so if you
Okay.
have any questions, you can come on.
Okay, ma'am. Is this the last portion of the
Yeah,
presentation?
actually, we have a Gamma also. Like
Okay.
Gamma is a presentation, one of the tools which we cover in the Gamma side. But Gamma, I think most of you will be familiar with Gamma. And the presentation which I showed you in the starting was also made from Gamma. It's Gamma is just an app for a presentation app. So it will be giving, I think most of you will be knowing about this. I'll just, like Gamma is a presentation app, but I think it will take time. Yeah, just wait a second. I'll just. Yeah, I think you can see this slide we have made it through Gamma. It's a presentation app, and over here we can give the generate option is the place from text, whatever we want, we can just give it. And now we are just generating from the topic. Okay, I'm doing a PowerPoint presentation. I'm just giving the topic stress management and in employees, and now it will give me the outline of my slide deck. And now if we have made it from the, like we have the time, like the like what to say, that text is there with us, we can go for the other option. Now I don't have the text for the slide deck, so I'm just going from the creating option. And now, yeah, it's ready. And here also we have all the option to do the customization, like the theme selection, like many themes are there, everything is there, side the images are there, many options are there. And now I'll just click on generate, and let's see the magic is happening. Yeah, it's getting generated. See the stress management, the slide is coming out. So this was a topic which I gave just randomly. So if you want to do this based on the research which we have done, we can ask for the notebook element itself for this slide deck. Like it will give the text, and we can just copy that over here, and it will give the presentation just like this. Like the AI is doing everything for us. And let's see how, like it's in detail, it's showing everything. The images, everything will be there. So this is Gamma. Like it's all about Gamma. So I think you can see like it's still generating. So as we'll just go back to our notebook LM, and let's see. Let's cross this. Let's see for the notebook LM. Yeah, the audio is ready. Yeah, let's hear it.
Place stress. Yeah, and I'm thrilled to be here to help unpack the research with you. The core material today is a fascinating paper called Strategic Foundations for Workplace Stress Mitigation. Right. Welcome to today's deep dive. I'll be guiding our conversation today as we look into a huge stack of research about a beast that you listening have probably wrestled with at some point, workplace stress. Yeah, and I'm thrilled to be here to help unpack the research with you. Welcome to today's deep dive. I'll be guiding our conversation today as we look at a huge stack of research about a beast that you listening have probably wrestled with at some point. Oh, wait, someone wants to join. Hey, go for it. Welcome to today's deep dive. I'll be guiding our conversation today as we look into a huge stack of research about a
So
beast that you listening have probably wrestled
this
with.
audio
Yeah.
is like the audio is there, like it's two hosts are talking to each other. So now I'll just play the voice, and I'm just trying to interact the host.
We
Okay,
really
just like a
appreciate you
radio.
saying that because that's the through
That
line for
like they are
everything we're
talking to each
discussing
other,
today.
like
The
two hosts
focus is
on based on our
entirely
topic
on
on the research.
how
So I'm just trying
organizations
to
can
join
better
that.
support their people. Workplace stress, that's the beast we're tackling. Hey, yeah, what's up?
Hey, I would know whether like what are the techniques to reduce the stress management in employees?
That is a fantastic question, and it's actually the exact heart of our discussion today.
Okay, let's unpack this for them right now.
We can break the techniques down into two main buckets, like we mentioned.
We're
See,
looking at
now
individual
they
coping
are
skills.
like now whatever question we want to ask based on our research, we can just come and ask over here. Like whatever question, like to any limit, we can just do this. So okay, the video is also ready. Let's watch it. Yeah.
Stressed at work? Work breakdown a strategy to help you take it. Yeah, a lot of us are feeling it. But look, there are some really effective ways to tackle it. Here's the key. The best, basically, it's about learning to catch negative thoughts, stressors, the four A's. Another huge piece of this, managing of being totally loaded. The Eisenhower matrix game changer for figuring what
So
actually
it's
needs
a
to
2 minutes
get done.
video. We have got a 2 minutes video. So this is how the present, like it's completely based on our research. So like whatever research topic we have given, the papers, everything, the like till the presentation. Now the infographics, I don't know something, some issues I have done. The slide deck is also just generating. So like actually I'm winding up from my side. If by the end of this Q&A and all, if the slide deck is ready, I'll just show that. Or else you can do the same way. It will show the slide deck like how it's there, just as a video, audio, everything, just based on whatever research papers we have given. Definitely it will show the same way. So that's all from my side.
Ma'am, my first question is, do educators need special training in prompt engineering and agentic AI for research purposes?
Yes, definitely they need like the prompt engineering. It's really a vast area because when we like even when we try the small frameworks for the prompt engineering, a huge output is it. Like when we talk about the prompt engineering, in the case of AI, how better the questions we ask, the answers that much better the answers will be. So how much better we know the prompting, it will be definitely helpful in the output of the answers. So in the case of prompt engineering, I would definitely say yes, because prompt engineering is a vast subject. We can't actually like like it's actually a lot of to learn in this prompt engineering. So it's definitely yes, we have to do a lot in the prompt engineering. Like as I said, how better we prompt, that much better the output will be. Same case in the agentic AI. Like there's a lot of like tools nowadays for this agentic AI, which will be definitely helpful for the educators also. A lot of tools are there. So when we do a special training in that, it will take like it will save a lot of time of the educators.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for that. Ma'am, what are the free tools available for education purposes that may be useful for research for scholars and teachers?
Yeah, now which all tools I covered today, it's entirely free. Like some tools are having the credits option, like in the consensus and all. The tools I introduced the consensus. It's having a credit basis, but at the starting stage and everything is free. And if we like it and we are using it continuously, the credits will be over and we have to pay for it. But at the starting stage, everything is free and you can explore whatever you want. Like it's free. Like which all tools I covered today, it's entirely free. The Gamma side also, like actually it's giving 400 credits something, and like each presentation will be taking 40 credits each. So almost 10 presentation will be free in the starting, and then it will be taking the like we have to take the premium. That's in case.
And ma'am, what are the common problems faced by beginners while using various AI tools? Like, how do we see the context of tasks to be done, whether it's proposal writing, defining the problem, etc.?
So, like this question is the main thing is like for everything, a lot of tools are available. So the beginners are not able to like they don't have the clarity to like use which tools for what purposes. Actually, that's what's happening. If it for the when we talk about the agent decay and the automation, a lot of tools are there. Like when we talk about N8 and Make, like Zapier, like all these tools are basically doing the same thing. So the beginners are not able to realize which tool they want to use for the which purpose. That's the main thing I have seen for the beginners. Because like when we open the like whatever the Google like browser or the ChatGPT, whatever it is, for the like task we ask, a lot of tools are available, and the problem is understanding each tool. So I prefer excelling in one tool for each cases, like rather than like doing everything like hands-on on all tools. I prefer doing like expertise in one tool.
And ma'am, given the massive resource requirements of general LLMs, do you see a future for dedicated SLMs, small language models, that are fine-tuned specifically for domain-specific research?
Yeah, LLM, like it's a like huge point of research. Like we are still doing research on that, like the small language models and all. So currently I can't speak on that because like LLMs and LLM, we are still doing research on that part. So currently I don't have like I can't speak on that. It's a very huge area.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Do AI tools also support qualitative research apart from the quantitative or mixed methods?
Yeah, definitely we can choose like rather than choosing now I have like shown the illicit and all, we can choose the content what we want. Like we can choose, like we can choose the quality which we want. We can read the summary of the papers and we can select what quality we can. Like if we have time to read the summaries, definitely the quality will be high. And like the last method which I told, like the discover method in notebook itself, over there the quality will be little bit less. But the first tools like elicit and all, if we use it, definitely the quality, like we are deciding the quality of our research. Like we can decide by reading the summary and all.
And ma'am, there was a question here. Can we use these papers for submitting into PhD level to publish scopus like that? It's a
No,
question by
never.
Raji here.
Like it's just for educating purposes. We can't because the copyright issues will definitely be there. Because like we can see the plagiarism will definitely be there. So we can't do it. We can't publish these papers. We can just do it for the education purposes. We don't have the right to publish it because it's like basically the plagiarism issues and the copyright issues will definitely come. So we don't suggest to publish these papers. So we have just introduced these tools and the papers research just for the education purposes. And the rest is in your hand.
And ma'am, what are the ways in which we can align AI tools with the research methodology we may be adopting for the study?
Can you just repeat the question?
What are the ways in which we can align AI tools with the research methodology we may be adopting for the study?
Yeah, for the research space, like we have come like just now in the session, we have covered all the tools. So all these tools we can use for the research purposes. Like many tools are there, like much more are there for like as I told the plagiarism and all, plagiarism checker. Like many tools are there. Like beyond this, we have just covered seven, I think 7 or 8 tools we have just covered today. Many more tools are there, but in depth we have to go. And basically, it's our institute, like it's a Sterling AI Academy. We are focusing on tools, and there is a huge area of research for that. Like just the tools which we can use in like the research area, the tools. Because at now I can't just say all the tools which can align the research because a lot of them. Just we have covered the 7 of it. Much more are there. And especially for like in our academy now, we are just focusing on the tools, basically tools. No coding, nothing is there. Just like no code or low code, we can say. We are just basically relying on tools and we are just educating others.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for that. In what ways can AI reduce your analytical effort instead of strengthening your research skills? It's a question by Amir Ranjan.
Okay. So yeah, definitely here now, like using these tools, we can save our time. We can save a lot of time, which we are just, I can say we are just wasting. Like sometimes we'll take a lot of time and read the papers from the starting to the end. But the end we realize this is not the paper what we want, right? So a lot of time is wasted over there. So all these times and all we can just save by using these tools, and we can give that time for the more, what to say, productive area, and we can just increase like the analytical skill. We can just like we can save the time by this way method, by these using these tools, and we can give the time which we have in other research areas where we need the human touch, like the thinking process, the selecting the topics, selecting like how to do all those, like which we need the human touch, we can give the time over there, and definitely it will be helpful like using these tools.
Thank you so much, ma'am. There's one question from Geeta. For teachers, which is the best tool for education out of all this which you've
Currently,
shown?
yeah, the currently which I have discovered, definitely this notebook LM is like the masterpiece tool, definitely I'll say, because it's giving everything like if we want like if the teachers have created a notebook, in this a notebook they'll create and just update their topics, their lesson plan at the starting of their curriculum, like starting of the academic year, they can just update, like they can just give the like lessons which we are going to cover to the sources, and throughout the year whatever lesson plan they want, throughout the year whatever we want, we can just give it. And also if we have some addition, like addition to the subject, and also like daily, we know the updations are coming day by day, like in today's world it's coming day by day, so over there we can just give the like we can just add the sources, and definitely like we have just seen it, everyone, we have just seen it. So definitely this way we can do the presentation like minute, like in minutes the output is coming, the audio, video, everything is coming, so we can use it.